Scorpio. So I want to do a mid-October love reading for you guys. Find out what's in store for you. There will be a part 2 if this resonates in subscription. That'll cover more of the future positions. You can go check that out if you want. If you want to inquire about a personal reading with myself, please click the link under my bio or in description. Thank you. Right, let's go, Scorpio. Let's crack on. So mid-October love reading for Scorpios, please. So we have got communicate. So there could be communication coming in, or you need to communicate. So communicate. Talk to the moon. Okay. What's going on, Scorpio? Balance spirituality and practicality. So you need to balance spirituality and practicality. That's a full moon in Pisces. Right. Let's go. Let's get you a love oracle. We've also got, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of them all. So it is safe for you to love. Okay, Scorpio. Right, let's go. Let's have a look at your energy. So Scorpio's energy, please, in love. There it is. You put a lot of work in. You're very stable, progression. You might want to progress in something, but we'll have a look. Let's have a look at your person's energy. What is your person's energy, Scorpio? Judgment, reconciliation, renewal of energy, coming back around. That's your energy as well, Scorpio. So there could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, but it could be someone that wants to reconcile or renew energy. Let's have a look at how they're currently feeling towards you, Scorpio. Queen of Pentacles, very stable, secure. They're very nurturing. Or they feel it's been nurtured. You could be already in a long-term relationship with this person. Queen of Pentacles is someone that is more feminine, to do with the home. They feel like they look after maybe your family that you've got. I don't know, but we'll have a look. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. It could also be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. What's going on in terms of this person's intentions? Love. This person is in love with you. They love you. They care for you very much. They want to nurture you. You have nurtured each other already. What's their actions towards you? What's their actions? Lovers. So there's a soul connection here between you two in their actions. There could be a decision to align back to love if there is that alignment that's required in that judgment. So let's have a look what the future position in love for you, Scorpio, looks like. We've got King of Cups, which is you, and Death, and also the Ace of Pentacles. So there's something stabilizing or whatever, but we'll see. We'll see what comes out. Three of Swords, third party or heartbreak. There's a lot going on here in the future. This heartbreak is already something you're aware of, because I feel like your person wants to have a judgment. So a new beginning after a lot of pain. Maybe you've been through a lot of pain with this person, but let's have a look. We'll see when we get there. Right, so you've got the Eight of Pentacles. We all love the Eight of Pentacles. That's success and, you know, putting the work in. So progression, you know. It's also about, you know, hard work. You know, you've already might have put in. You might be looking after yourself as well, because that's a Nine of Cups. That's you giving back to yourself to make yourself more stable. There's been confusion. There's a lot of confusion around you in terms of wish fulfillments. There is definitely some healing manifesting and realigning to a wish fulfillment here. That is so important, because I've got the wish fulfillment and the wish fulfillment again, but there's an option, so there's some confusion around it. Maybe you're very confused at the moment, Scorpio. You don't know which way to go. You're feeling a little bit like, I just need to take time to heal, manifest and realign. I want to heal a situation with somebody maybe as well, because you feel like, you know, there's been work that's been put into this, and you really want to keep putting the work in and healing it and manifesting it and realigning to it. There could be a couple of options, or there could have been a bit of confusion between you and another person. To me, it feels, because that's your card, the Seven of Cups. So to me, it feels like you deal with that all the time. Like you're always different places trying to work out different things. But there's definitely healing coming forward for you there, Scorpio, which is beautiful. I like that. That could be what you want to do with your person, is heal. Your person wants to reinvent themselves. So we've got a Judgment, which is your energy, and that is about transformation. We've got the High Priestess as well, which is Pisces energy, and this is someone keeping a lot to themselves regarding renewing energy. there is open-hearted love here from this person, and they just want to balance this love out. This person is very open-hearted. Look, because we've got, I know they're keeping a lot to themselves. Maybe it's because they're waiting on you to, you know, maybe there is some judgment. There's work that's been put in here, and they just want to have a renewal of energy. They want to have a reconciliation with you, and they're just keeping things to themselves. They're trying to balance out this emotion. You know what I mean, Scorpio? They are very much internally open in love for you. Like, there's so much love there for you. Or they want to have love in their life, and they want to balance that out. Let's have a look at how they currently feel towards you. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles again. That's about success, isn't it? That's about, like, Pentacles is about long-term energy. So you could have had a long-term commitment with this person, or it could feel like a long-term commitment that is going towards. Moving forward to more stable energy together. There is that King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So there's something to do with a conversation, direct action, taking sort of like being focused on it. I don't like the Devil though. No, oh, Capricorn. It could be Capricorn as well. But we have got that, you know, really wanting to push forwards and move to a more calmer energy. Maybe there's been a lot going on with that Devil and that Three of Swords, a lot of pain, other people getting involved, toxic energy that you both, you know, whatever. That's something that's confused you both, well, you especially. And yeah, this needs to be, you know, maybe someone wants to communicate, talk about that and move forward from it in their feelings towards you and bring back some stability. That is definitely what I'm picking up on anyway. They do love you. There could have been a choice in love as well. So there could have been like some kind of choice in love here. Scorpio. So let's have a look what's going on in their intentions. They feel loss, sorrow, regret in this love. They have got their boundary up towards you, and they're waiting to see what happens. Maybe there's a boundary here because you put a boundary in play as well, and they're not sure what's going to happen. There is a bit of sadness here because there's loss, sorrow, regret from something in the past. Maybe there was something that happened in the past, and now it's time to, I don't know. There is a connection of love here, which is so important to this person in their intention, but they don't know what to do with that. Look, they're waiting, and they don't know there's a boundary, and they feel that there's some sorrow in a situation in their intention. It's because of the Devil maybe, and it's because of that Three of Swords for sure. So it could be there's been a lot of pain, and how do you overcome pain? You know what I mean? This person wants to talk and work through it, but it's difficult, isn't it? It's difficult when there's been some pain there or third party energy. Let's have a look at what's going on, Scorpio, in their actions towards you. This person's actions towards Scorpio. They're inconsistent about love, or, you know, they might have, I don't know. We got the Lovers twice. It's definitely a Gemini energy here. Gosh. So the Lovers is an alignment to love, because that's what Geminis do. They align to love. That's why that's why they're twins. And when they're out of alignment, it's a choice then. They don't know which way they want to go. So it could be that there's been a choice in love for one. There could have been some inconsistency with aligning to love in their actions towards you, or your actions towards them, and they're holding back because of that inconsistency. Bear with me. Sorry about that, Scorpio. So there is a bit like holding back on something, but you're trying to be strong maybe to overcome some stuff in that connection, in that the Lover's energy as well. I mean, there's so much to that Lover's energy. You've got it twice here, so it could be a lot to do with realigning back to love. But there's got to be some sort of strength and consistency, because there's things that are just not consistent at the moment. It could have been there's been a choice in love, and that's why it's inconsistent, back and forth. Do you see what I mean? Let's have a look at the future, because I just want to see what this Three of Swords is, and it might make more sense to me. Three of Swords, please, in the future. There's a union or a marriage that's been broken, or there's a third party. There's a lot of pain here in a union, and someone's really feeling rejected, disappointed, or dissatisfied in that union, in that marriage. And we've also got a battle. So there's fear, there's battle, there's conflict, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of pain. I really believe, Scorpio, that there's this you and this person want to heal and work together to rebuild or build or whatever it is. But there's a lot of trauma or damage in the situation. There's a lot of internal, external conflicts in the situation. And there's a lot of, I don't know, disappointment, rejection, or dissatisfaction as well, in terms of a fight or fear, or, I don't know, a battle that's been going on in this pain, this Three of Swords energy.